ladies, I'm so excited to see you. Today I thought it would be fun to show you my makeup collection. So I thought we would start out with the eyeshadow. So I have quite a few palettes. I have Naked 1, 2, and 3. I have this Urban Decay palette that's really pretty. My favorite of the Nakeds is 3. The mirror fell off, but I really love the range of colors and it's sparkly. The LA Girl Smoky, which is really pretty as well. Really like dark rocker kind of shades. And then I also have the Italiola, I guess is what it's called, Deluxe Rebel palette, which is not as like rocker as you would think. It has a lot of like purples and blues and then some really light shades which are really pretty too. So I like those a lot. The Maybelline Rock Nudes. I like this because you can see through it. You don't have to open it to see what's in there. This is a really good one for like a dark winter look. I have the Maybelline Blushed Nudes, which is really good. It's similar to the Naked 3. I just have a bunch of like singles. I really like this Cargo one. It's a really pretty purple and the pigmentation is fantastic. Province. This is my box of brushes. This is ridiculous. I have so many, but I just love brushes. Some of my favorites, I really love this Kabuki. It's really pretty and it has diamonds on it. I also really like this one. I didn't know for sure. It's really stiff. But I actually love it. It's just an e.l.f. brush and it's really good for contouring. I also have the Naked 3 brushes. They're just little babies, but it's really great when you're traveling because I can just grab this and know that I have everything in there and not have to worry about going through that pile. I try and use different brushes every time I do a makeup tutorial so that you can kind of see my range of brushes. I really like Real Techniques as well, and Eco Tools is my other one that I really like. So eyebrows, eyebrow powder, and then I have some eyebrow pencils. So my favorite that I use all the time is Bodyography Trio. It's amazing. I love the colors. I use the top 2 colors, but it also has a lighter color if you have lighter brows. My favorite pencil one is probably this Non-You eyebrow pencil. I really like the way that it went on, it wasn't sticky, and it worked really well. It was a great color. Before we go on to the foundations, I just wanted to show you this ridiculous amount of mascaras that I have. It's really ridiculous if you do use mascara and even more ridiculous if you don't use mascara. Since I have eyelashes, I don't use mascara, and so all of these are pretty pointless. But when I did use mascara, my favorite was this Roller Lash by Benefit. It made my lashes look pretty much like I had fake lashes. I don't have a black version of it, but I do have a blue version. Anyway, a good dupe of that is Great Lash, the black version. This is totally teal, which is fun. I like doing that just a little bit on the tips of my lashes, just to give it a little bit of definition. It was kind of fun. But the black version of this is a very good dupe for Roller Lash. Okay, let's move on to this ridiculous amount of eyeliners. Let me know if you guys use gel eyeliner because I was really impressed with this. This is Rio Nights Waterproof from Sephora, and you just use a brush. Just really was impressed with that. I had never used a gel eyeliner before and I really liked it. One of my favorites is the Fabuliner, and it's almost gone and I'm really sad. I have to get a new one. This is the Jordana Fabuliner in black, and it's liquid eyeliner and I love it. I actually really just love the Wet n Wild. It's 97 cents and it works really well. It does smudge, so you have to be careful with that, but they have tons of colors and it's really inexpensive. My highlighters. My absolute favorite is the Wet n Wild Illuminating Palette. It is gorgeous. It's called Catwalk Pink. Beam from Benefit. It's really pretty. It's liquid illuminator and it illuminates so beautifully. I love it. And then my favorite is a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. It's the Lorac Illuminating Twilight highlighter, and it is gorgeous. These are my favorite primers and powders. One of my favorite eyeshadow primers is this little tester that I got, which is from Benefit. It's called Stay Don't Stray, and it is great for under your eyeshadow. Face primer is this one. This is from MakeUp, and it's the Diamond Heart Base Primer, and it is so nice. It's a little bit more expensive, but it kind of illuminates your face beforehand, and it is gorgeous. I also really like the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. These three powders I love. They're just kind of all over powder after you put your foundation on. I love the Fit Me Maybelline. This has color in it though, so it's really nice if you don't want to put on liquid foundation. These two are translucent or white powders, so you can put them on after your foundation and it just sets your foundation. Concealers. I will be honest, I have not found a concealer that I love yet. I really liked this flower for a while. This is Drew Barrymore's flower, and look, you can see I've used the whole thing, and then I realized after doing a few makeup tutorials with it, it's very yellow, and you can tell I already have a really yellow skin tone, and this just made it look even more yellow. So I'm not very happy with that, but I have used the whole thing. So it does conceal really well. It's just very yellow, so I need a more pink concealer. These are under eye concealers, and I actually really love the flower under eye concealer. Like I said, this is the Drew Barrymore one, and it brightens under your eyes so well. This is out. I have to get myself a new one, but I love this. If you guys have good concealer recommendations that really conceal, please let me know in the comments below. Foundations. My favorite so far is this NARS Mont Blanc sheer matte foundation. It's not too heavy, but it's not too watery, and it goes on and it conceals pretty well. I did love this one while I was using it, the Noni Cream Color Prevails foundation, and it is in 1 porcelain. I liked that, but it is all the way gone. This is the Make Sense foundation from Senegence, and it is in porcelain, I think. Oh, it is in ivory. And this is just a tester because I didn't know for sure if I would like it, but I do. It conceals pretty well, and I like the color. So that one's a good one. I might get a full size of that next. This isn't really a foundation. This is something that I got in a beauty box. It's really cool because you can use it in a lot of different ways. So you can add it to your foundation, and it kind of just makes your foundation really go on really smooth. You can put it in your hair, and it makes your hair really shiny. You can add it to lotion and put it on your legs and your arms, anywhere. It's a really cool, like, just add-in to make your skin and hair really nice and smooth and shiny. So I really like this stuff, and I just started using it because I was worried that it would be too oily, but it's really not, and I really like that. It makes me feel really fancy, so I like that. Blushers. My favorite is the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten Tropic Hues. The reason I like this is because it is a highlight and a blusher, so you don't really have to have a highlighter if you use this because it really highlights, but then it does have a subtle pink blusher to it, so I love this. I also really like this. This is Benetint from Benefit, and it's cool because you can use it on your lips too, and it'll tint your lips. You just have to be careful that you rub it in right after you put it in because it stains your cheeks and your lips, and you don't want to have like weird dots where you put it on, so rub it in, but I really like that one too. I like this e.l.f. one. It's more of an apricot color, but it's really pretty. Bronzers that I have, I have a few. I really liked this H&M one. I used this for quite a while. It's a really pretty color. But I like to have a palette that has at least 2 colors, a lighter and a darker. So I really like this e.l.f. palette because it has 4. So you can choose which colors. You can see that I use this one and this one the most. Erin Kaleidolite palette, and it is on the more expensive side, but it is gorgeous. So it has 4 different colors of bronzer, and it also has a blusher and an eyeshadow. You can contour with it, you can eyeshadow, blush, basically your whole most of your whole look is in this palette. Setting sprays, I just got this one. This is the Wet n Wild setting spray. So you spray this on at the very end to make everything last. I've had this one for a while. This is just a tester that I got. This is Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, and it is fantastic. Ridiculous collection of lipstick. All of these are lip scents, which is awesome because it stays on all day. It's not going to come off, which I love. And so I have a bunch of those, and then I have this big box, which I have downsized actually, but I have a bunch in here that I just can't say goodbye to quite yet, even though I have the lip scents. A lot of them are stains, so they're really nice. They do last long, but not quite as long as the lip scents. Some of them are just so pretty, like this gold label. It's just super pretty, and this one is kind of like a mood ring for your lips, so it changes color based on your lips. That's everything, you guys. I've made a mess now of everything. It's all over. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing this kind of crazy, all over the place makeup tour of all my makeup. Thumbs up, share it with your friends, and comment below on if you have any of this makeup, what your favorites are, and if you have any suggestions for me, because I'm obviously not gonna ever stop buying makeup. Thanks so much for watching. As for that, you are so lovely, and I will see you next time with a new video. Bye!
When you subscribe to Keisha, life just gets much more fun. Thumbs up and comment below now. You are so lovely. Subscribe to Keisha Egbert.